The universe's beginning, Big Bang Theory in Islam versus Christianity. The question of how the universe began is one that has intrigued humanity for centuries. For many, the origin of the universe is best explained by religious teachings, while for others, scientific theories, such as the Big Bang Theory, offer the clearest answers. Both Islam and Christianity offer profound perspectives on the creation of the cosmos, and each contains narratives that believers interpret in various ways in relation to modern scientific theories. This essay explores how Islam and Christianity interpret the universe's beginning, examining their foundational texts, traditional beliefs, and their engagement with the Big Bang Theory. The Big Bang Theory explained. The Big Bang Theory posits that the universe began approximately 13.8 billion years ago from an extremely hot, dense singularity, which expanded rapidly. This expansion marks the start of time and space as we know it, and led to the formation of galaxies, stars, and planets. Since it emerged as a dominant scientific theory in the 20th century, the Big Bang Theory has offered a natural explanation for the universe's origin, challenging religious believers to reconcile this model with traditional creation narratives. Islamic perspectives on the Big Bang. Islamic teachings on the creation of the universe are deeply rooted in the Quran, where various verses allude to the beginning of the cosmos. These passages often emphasize the power of Allah as creator and the purposefulness of creation. Key perspectives within Islam include 1. Quranic verses and creation. The Quran contains verses that some Muslims interpret as alluding to the Big Bang. For instance, Quran 21:30 states, "Have those who disbelieve not considered that the heavens and the earth were a joined entity, and we separated them?" Many interpret this as describing a single entity that was split, which bears a resemblance to the Big Bang's concept of a singularity expanding outward. Additionally, verses such as Quran 41:11 mention the universe being in a gaseous state before creation, which some associate with the early, hot, and dense conditions theorized by the Big Bang. 2. Divine purpose in creation. In Islam, creation is viewed as a deliberate act of Allah, one with divine intention and purpose. Many Muslims see the Big Bang Theory not as contradictory to Islam but as a potential reflection of Allah's method in bringing the universe into being. For these believers, science and religion can coexist harmoniously, as scientific findings unveil the marvels of God's creation. 3. Islamic scholarly approaches. Contemporary Islamic scholars often adopt one of two approaches to the Big Bang Theory. Some argue that the Quran anticipated modern science, seeing descriptions of creation as compatible with the Big Bang. Others maintain that the Quran's purpose is primarily spiritual and moral, and thus, does not need to align with scientific models. Nevertheless, a significant number of Muslims accept the Big Bang as a possible mechanism through which Allah created the universe. Christian perspectives on the Big Bang. Christianity, similarly, has diverse interpretations regarding the beginning of the universe, largely rooted in the biblical book of Genesis, where the story of creation is detailed. Christian responses to the Big Bang Theory vary widely, and some key perspectives include 1. Genesis and creation. The book of Genesis describes God creating the universe over a period of 6 days. For Christians who interpret these days as literal 24-hour periods, the Big Bang Theory presents a challenge, as it suggests a timeline of billions of years rather than days. However, others interpret the days, metaphorically, understanding them as symbolic periods of time, which can allow for compatibility with scientific theories like the Big Bang. 2. The Big Bang as God's tool. Many Christians, especially those who follow theistic evolution, accept the Big Bang Theory as the method God used to create the universe. For these believers, the Big Bang is not viewed as contradictory to Christian faith, but as a tool God employed to initiate creation. This perspective finds support among some major Christian denominations, including the Catholic Church. In 1951, Pope Pius XII endorsed the Big Bang Theory as compatible with Christianity, and since then, the theory has been widely accepted within much of the Christian community as one potential explanation for God's creative process. 3. Young Earth creationism. A segment of Christians, particularly those within certain Protestant evangelical and fundamentalist groups, adhere to young Earth creationism, which interprets Genesis literally and rejects the Big Bang Theory. These believers argue that the Earth and the universe are only thousands of years old, viewing scientific theories like the Big Bang as incompatible with a literal interpretation of the Bible. They hold that God created the universe in its current form, countering the idea of a gradual cosmic expansion over billions of years. Shared challenges and divergent responses. While Islam and Christianity both offer explanations for the universe's beginning, the way each tradition responds to the Big Bang Theory highlights different theological priorities and interpretive approaches. 1. Literal versus metaphorical interpretation. A significant point of divergence within both religions is the extent to which believers read sacred texts literally or metaphorically. In Islam, metaphorical interpretations of certain Quranic verses allow for a more flexible approach, accommodating the Big Bang as a means through which Allah created the universe. In Christianity, while some Christians hold a similar view, the literal interpretation of Genesis can pose a greater challenge for those attempting to reconcile it with the Big Bang Theory. 2. The role of science in understanding faith. Both religions grapple with the role that science should play in religious understanding. Some Muslims and Christians view science as complementary to faith, with scientific discoveries seen as uncovering God's methods. Others maintain a separation between scientific knowledge and spiritual beliefs, asserting that science's explanations do not impact the truth of their religious teachings. 3. Reinforcement of divine power. For believers in both Islam and Christianity, the Big Bang Theory, far from contradicting faith, may serve to reinforce belief in a powerful creator. The complexity and vastness of the universe, as explained by science, can evoke a sense of awe and reverence for the Creator, aligning with the Quranic and biblical descriptions of God's grandeur and sovereignty. Conclusion. The Big Bang Theory and its compatibility with religious thought reflect a fascinating intersection of science and spirituality. Both Islam and Christianity provide rich creation narratives, and while each tradition contains literalist and metaphorical interpretations, many Muslims and Christians find harmony between faith and the scientific understanding of the universe's beginning. In Islam, the Quranic references to creation are often seen as compatible with scientific discovery, reinforcing the belief in Allah's creative power. In Christianity, while young Earth creationists may reject the Big Bang, many Christians, particularly those in mainline and Catholic traditions, see it as part of God's unfolding creation. In the end, the dialogue between the Big Bang Theory and religious belief encourages a deeper exploration of the universe's mysteries and a broader understanding of both science and spirituality. Through respectful engagement, believers from both traditions continue to seek ways to understand the divine, even as science unveils the profound intricacies of the cosmos.